like coming home, Daryl?
Yeah, well, it's interesting. I suppose not a lot of people know. I actually went to school in Castleford, and I was a Castleford fan as a young man. So
Kid as well, I thought.
yeah, I played amateur rugby at Glasshoughton and then Red Hill. Lived in Glasshoughton for years. So I'm a Cas lad in lots of ways, and ideal job for me. Fantastic opportunity, and I'm massively looking forward to the challenge that's in front of me.
Did you fear you might not get back into Super League or into a head coaching role?
No, not really. I got on with doing my job. Obviously, I've had a bit of a different apprenticeship, if you like. It's I got a head coach's role at Leeds probably a little bit too early, and since then I think the apprenticeship has been a fantastic one, and I've been through all sorts of different experiences that give you the skill set needed to be able to do a head coach's role in Super League. I never feared anything. I just got on with what I was doing, and I've enjoyed every coaching job that I've had. There's been different challenges along the way. This is another one. And like I say, I'm really looking forward to it. It's just a fantastic opportunity for me, and I think Castleford Tigers, an amazing club that's got a massive amount going for it, and I'm looking forward to getting stuck into the role. Yeah, well, you develop a skill set as you go through, and I've had some difficult experiences to deal with along the way in rugby union as well. There were some fantastic learning experiences that I went through. I've been at Featherstone, which I've enjoyed massively. I can't speak highly enough about the club for the last 4.5 years, which has been, and I think the championship should be this. The championship should be about developing not just players but coaches as well. And the experience that I've had there has given me, I believe, everything that is needed to be able to not just do a fantastic head coach's job, but have an influence across the whole of the club as well. So that's what I feel I've done at Featherstone, with an amazing amount of support from everybody there. I feel that we've been able to build the club, and I'd like to be involved in building what is already a fantastic club at Castleford.
Is it a 2.5-year deal?
Yeah. Yeah.
And obviously Danny will stay as an assistant. Do you plan to bring anybody else in to help you?
Well, at the moment, no. I mean, Danny's done an outstanding job. I watched the game from yesterday, last night, and the team looks really strong. There's some outstanding players in there playing some great rugby league. Obviously, needed toughen up a little bit defensively, but the team looks pretty stable to me at the moment, and I think everybody can have a big pat on the back for the way the team stabilised over the last few weeks.
Do you seek any reassurances, Daryl, about Rangi staying for the rest of the season? Daryl Clark obviously been linked elsewhere. They're not vital players. It seems to me, and if they stay for the rest of the season, it's going to make the season a lot better, I would imagine.
Yeah, well, obviously they're outstanding players, but that's they'll be here for the rest of this season, as of this moment, and I'm looking forward to working with them. There's a lot of high quality players within the team, and there's a really good foundation to start moving the team up the ladder.
Do you think you'll still make the top 8? I mean, you're 6 outsiders at the moment.
Well, it's not a lot, is it? When you look at what Wakefield did last year at the back end of the season, I'm not going to start making any massive predictions, but I do believe that the squad's got everything within it to be competitive every single game and get over the line in a lot of those games. And I don't see that as being out of the equation. 6 points is not a massive amount. It was a great win yesterday that's, I think, set a platform for the rest of the season.
Did you have to weigh up all the sort of rumours about the financial state of the club?
Well, yeah, you weigh up everything, don't you? But I have every confidence that the club's in a strong position moving forward, and I don't see any issues, to be honest. Obviously, it's the sporting climate at the moment for lots of clubs is a difficult one, and it means that everybody has to work exceptionally hard to make sure that things things working the right way. And like I say, I'm looking forward to being a part of growing the club, which in turn, obviously, we get the results right on the field. That brings more people through the gates. A good feeling about the club. That's what I think we need to be really driving. And then the business looks stronger, and then you don't have the issues. So I think that's the key, is that the feel good factor needs to be really strong at the club, and hopefully from here on in, there's certainly been some fantastic work done recently, and we're looking forward to taking that to the next level over the coming weeks.
Have you spoken to the players now?
No, not yet. No, the players have got a few days off. I spoke to Rangi yesterday, Michael Shent, and I'm going to be meeting up with as many of the players before they come back in on Friday as I can individually. Just tell them a little bit about myself, find out a little bit about them, and then start to move forward on Friday. I'll speak to them collectively on Friday, and then we'll crack on with preparing for a pretty big game away at Catalan, and then obviously there's Wakefield, so they'll come thick and fast then. But this isn't, with there being no game this weekend, gives me an ideal opportunity to start
Is it an
speaking.
advantage not to be in the cup this weekend?
Well, it's not really, it's not for the club, but it is what it is. That's the way it is at the moment. I think both Featherstone and Castleford got knocked out of the Challenge Cup, and so this week was an ideal opportunity really to get in, take stock, speak to a lot of people, and then start to move forward.
Steve, what was the process behind appointing Daryl? There've been lots of rumours about other people being offered the job, that sort of thing. What can you tell us about that?
I mean, I don't want to embarrass anybody, but Daryl was always my first choice on a personal note, and I think that was well documented on everything. We went about it very professionally. We interviewed. I presented the candidates to the board of directors, and the board issued me with a statement what to say and what to do, and I did that. Obviously, the rumours was that James Lowes had been offered the job. We talked to James. However, it didn't happen, and I spoke to Daryl then, and Daryl showed me his passion and created an environment what he wanted to do at this club, and I know then my gut feeling from the start was the right one, and I'm proud to say that I brought Daryl Powell to this club.
Why do you think it's important to have a British coach?
Why do I think? Because I think as British coaches are as good as anybody else, and they buy into the culture, they realise what the community is about, they realise what the kids are about, and they can filter that down and not just be selective on the first team and first team only. Speaking to Daryl, he wants to buy into the culture of what we've got all the way down, because it's not just about the first team of this club, it's about everything else that we produce and the community as well, and Daryl's well documented in doing that at Featherstone, and I wanted to do it back here at Castleford Tigers.
Could you bring us up to date on the Rangi situation? It seems to be going to be quiet.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Rangi's going to be a Castleford Tigers player as far as I'm aware for the rest of the season, and we'll deal with it when we want. As I've said before, if Rangi decides he wants to leave, we'll deal with that then. It hasn't happened, and there's been a bit of mischief here, there and everywhere, but we'll deal with that as we have to, and as far as I'm concerned, Rangi will be here the rest of the season.
And the same is true of Daryl, is it?
Yes, undoubtedly, yes.
How long just come?
Daryl, were you pleased with Rangi's response when you spoke to him yesterday? What he had to say?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I mean, you see with his performances that he's committed to the team and the club when he's on the field. I think he's a fantastic player who delivers a massive amount. So everything that I've seen since all the rumours have been around in terms of watching him on the playing field have been outstanding. I spoke to him yesterday, and he's fully committed to Castleford. I want to sit down with him tomorrow and have a longer chat with him, and I think he's got the club at heart, definitely, the things that I see from him.
Daryl, there is a sense that, having said that, I mean, great player though Rangi is, there's a sense that the team perhaps relies almost too much on him, and everything stems from him. So if you can cut him down, you've beaten Castleford, really. I mean, I don't know how you see it, or whether how much you've studied the side so far, but would you expect to, try and share out the responsibility a bit more widely? for creating play?
Well, every team needs balance. There's no doubt about that, and everybody has to contribute. But having said that, also every team has the the elite performers who will come up with things that are special. So you do need to have a plan B. There's times where teams will nullify the threats that you've got, and you need to find a way to play slightly differently. But yeah, there does need to be balance within a team. That's definitely right. I'll get stuck into that and have a chat with Rangi and the other halves, and we'll look to take the game, the team forward.
Steve, what's been the reaction of the Castleford supporters so far? I mean, obviously it leaked out over the weekend. I think everybody's known for a day or two, haven't they? But are you finding there's a very positive response from the people of the town?
Oh, undoubtedly. I was immersed in fans on Sunday, and have we got as a man, we've had to be really trying not to give anything out, because we've got an agreement with Featherstone that we won't release anything while this morning, while they prepared a statement and everything, because it's been really done very amicably and really professional by probably myself and Craig Foskett over at Featherstone. And but it does leak out. Obviously, Daryl told his players on Saturday morning his last training session, and the wonders of the tweet now and the Facebook, it like wildfire. And there were a lot of happy faces here on Sunday afternoon, and I think that'll get a massive reception. We've got to meet the coaches night tomorrow night. We're having a barbecue and things like that. Fans can come and meet Daryl. We're expecting a real good turnout to welcome him to the club.